So welcome to this video, and I want to discuss with you a very interesting dilemma that I've just become aware of. Now, I've been aware of the more subtle messages in the media and kind of analysing the media and what it's doing to society and the messages it's putting into people's minds and the kind of the theme of the messages that it's essentially conditioning people with. I've been aware of all this for a very long time, for maybe 15 years, and it's kind of my field of expertise, or one of my fields of expertise. And especially now in the last few years, the messages coming through the media are extremely dark, extremely pessimistic, extremely hopeless, extremely destructive, just dark in every sense of the word. And so the best remedy I would suggest to anybody is to switch off the media, switch off the social media, switch off mainstream media altogether, including these streaming video sites that are so popular. Switch off YouTube, just get off social media and stop consuming so much of the media, consume as little as possible, and spend more time in nature, spend more time engaging with your children, spend more time being creative. This would be my primary message, and this would easily be a very popular message, except for one thing, which I've just realised, is that there are so many people who are making their living through these sites. And I'm specifically focusing on YouTube here, but it probably applies to Facebook and Instagram perhaps. But there are so many people using these sites to make money. And of course, I'm not judging that at all. I think it's a very good way to be creative and make money. So now the problem here is that as YouTube, for example, starts sharing more disturbing information, as more and more kind of not so great things are being suggested in your feed, and as you start to notice that you want to be spending less and less time on there, we're in a dilemma where if our income is coming from the very place which we are inclined to turn away from, like YouTube, we're going to be inclined not to do that, and we're going to be inclined not to tell other people to do that. This is the important thing. No one who makes their money from YouTube is going to tell their followers to stop watching YouTube. And now that's not a criticism. I totally understand why. So please, if you're a YouTube creator, I totally understand that it's a way of getting income and it's a way of connecting with people, and I totally applaud that. I'm just pointing out that there is a dilemma, that when we are making our money from the very platform, when our main source of income is coming from the platform that we actually see is actually having a very detrimental effect, not only on ourselves, but on our children and our family and friends, and we are inclined to tell people, our heart is inclined to tell people to switch it off. When we think about it, we realise, well, look, if I'm telling people to switch off this platform, to get off this platform, then less and less people are going to be watching my videos. And the more I put this message out of switch off the media, the less viewers I'm going to get. And obviously, I'm assuming that the money is affected as well. I don't know, I don't make money on YouTube. But I'm assuming the less viewers you get, then the less money you make. So it's totally counterintuitive for someone who uses the platform to make their living. It's totally counterintuitive to then tell their listeners and followers and their viewers to switch off the platform.